We will move on to Alessandro Dominici, who, from Italy. He was one of the principal organizers of the Turin conference that took place a few months ago. And he is going to talk to us now about Victor's house.
To everybody, thanks to Kevin and Ali for the invitation. Now I show you a video and then I will tell you something about it.
And I'm going to teach you how to play chess. Victor's Chess House is a learn-to-play chess program for children aged from 7 to 11 years, available exclusively online. I hope you like playing, my friend, because my way of teaching involves a lot of playing. The aim of this course is to teach you how to play a real game of chess without making any illegal moves, using all the pieces on the chessboard. If you like, you can carry on playing at home too, after school and only when you've finished your homework. You'll need a computer with a fast internet connection. The idea behind this website came when we realized that chess lessons were not available at all schools. We therefore decided to create these online courses based on a method already used successfully in schools in Piedmont, where 20,000 pupils attend chess classes every year. First of all, let me just tell you a bit about my house. There are 4 rooms. Right now, we're in the home room. Through that green door is the lessons room, the yellow door leads to the games room, and the purple one to the final tests room. The teaching system is based on 3 parts, which are repeated at each level. A passive learning part, and then games and tests, which are interactive. The course is divided into 10 stages, and pupils have to gain points to move up to the next level. Interactive games form an essential part of each stage. The games are simple and the instructions few. The aim is to help pupils use the skills they have acquired while allowing them to move at their own pace. Here's your second cup. Pupils can also play against other players online and choose from a variety of mini games of chess or play real games using all the pieces. Why should children only be able to play chess at school or clubs? With me, they can play every day at home and be sure to learn well. Well done! You got it right! The Chess House is always open.
Okay. This is an ambitious project, since its goal is to bring chess to all schools, from the 3rd year of the primary school to the 1st year of the middle school. We are in the testing phase of the 2nd level of the House of Chess that will be ready by the end of September in Italian. Subsequently, we will design the 3rd. The one I am about to describe is already completed in English and will be accessible worldwide for individual users by the end of September. For schools, it already is. The 1st level was initially conceived to be proposed only to schools which had never had chess courses. Sorry, is this, I think? Okay. Because it works, it goes on alone. It don't need to be supported by teachers. The reason are that in Italy we have 2,900,000 pupils that not have chess at school. Only the 3% has chess in schools. And we have no sufficient number of instructors to cover the missing 97. You can imagine if you want to go with the chess in every school, you have to think like this. There are not sufficient financial resources, even if there were the instructors, because it would take approximately 30 million of euro per year for only 10 hours per class each year. It costs too much. We have a few chess clubs that initiate chess at school, and this, thanks to Victor Chess House, they can make a proposal to schools in their district, even if they have no instructors. When schools adhere with a good number of children, they can then manage to present themselves to organize tournaments and bring some of the children to the club. One of the incentives for the chess clubs is also that it provides self-financing, because this costs €3 per year each children, but it can be increased to 4 or 5. This means, in this way, each club or each instructor can receive a contribution of €1 or €2 for each student enrolled, which can be used to support the work which comes after startup, tournaments, classrooms, courses, participation in school championships. In this way, clubs can be helped to start with the youth sector, and thanks to them, chess is disseminated in schools. And teachers are still not up to date with educational protocols regarding chess, because we have formed, maybe in 10 years, 300 of them, but it's not enough, because Italy is very big. We need to form, I think, 2,500, not only 300 in 10 years. So we are not in grade now. Using teachers, we don't go everywhere. The objective is that now we provide a viable proposal to all schools. In Italy we have some research that I will show you later, but we know that the children, they have a computer at home, the 92% of them in Italy. And the schools, they have computer in schools. But before the House of Chess, it was not possible to propose a complete introductory chess course in all schools. Just think with the cost that we have seen before. No one could seriously make such a proposal. It's impossible. In this way, on the other hand, we have already done so. It can work if it is understood and supported by teachers, instructors, and families. And the second point, make an appointment with the chess instructor is, I think, the second goal. Because if schools participating in the project are many, certainly there will be more work for instructors, both due to that mentioned above, with the contribution provided for each pupil, but also for other reasons. In fact, in a school with 200 children a year in the school, for example, what better place can there be to present oneself as a chess instructor? If there is an instructor, of course. If there is not, it will still be better than before, because before we had 0 pupils, 0 learning chess. And another way can be managed as follows. Imagine a teacher who is working on 4 classes for 10 hours per year on each. If the instructor takes €25 per hour, this is €1,000 cost to reach 4 classes. This is what costs an instructor, a chess instructor in Italy, normally from 20 and 30 euro by hour. If the instructor uses the house of chess as an introduction, just the basics, he may need only 5 hours per classes. Getting better results because the children will spend more hours on chess with Vittorio, with Victor's cat, during the year. Also after his lessons. In this way, it is possible to cover with the same cost envisaged for his lessons twice the number of classes. It is true that to register 8 classes with the cat can cost, imagine 20 children on average per class, an additional 480 euro. But with half of the previous cost, we have reached twice as many children, 160 instead of 80, and given each of them at least 20 hours instead of 10, if not 30. Everything has doubled at the half of the cost. In this way, you can self-finance instructors, and you can bring chess to homes. This is an added value. After school and after or during the chess course with the instructor, children can continue to practice chess from home with an internet connection. They can play at least 1 hour a week, if not more, for the entire school year. In Italy, with 92% of children with a computer at home, this is possible. Those who do not have a computer at home can always go to a friend's house and use it. Just as when this is done to do homework together. This could also facilitate integration with pupils. The reason to do this is that the game with all the pieces require at least 50 hours of practice, after which children begin to have sufficient visual ability to see the relationships between the pieces at the one move level on the entire chessboard.